Really good one. So just a couple things I want to point out, at least with your chipping right away. Okay, so one thing, now sure, we had a couple silly ones here, and we're gonna talk about that here in a second. But one thing I want to point out first is, one thing I really like about your chipping is you have very nice light grip pressure. I mean, I can tell that you're in no way are you squeezing that thing too tight, and I can tell your hands are soft in the shot, and that's important in all these kind of shots. The other thing that I notice is your feet do stay relatively quiet. Okay, I think there might be one thing that might happen to you, especially with those little shots that we just had there, and I think there's just a little level of kind of this. It's almost like this kind of, this is a little shot. It's almost like kind of a give up level. There's this little bit of, on the follow through, I kind of just
drop it almost.
Yeah, I just kind of give up on it. And even though this is a little shot, we still have to maintain some form of follow through. There still has to be a concerted effort to finish this shot. And so the one thing that I do to kind of emphasize that specific thing in my chipping, okay, is I want to make sure that in this kind of shot, I want to make sure that when I finish this shot, I kind of feel like I'm going down and I'm finishing in my left pocket, okay? And if I do that, I bet my shoulders are turned towards my target and I'm holding it right here. At that point, once I set up, if I get to that point, I bet I can't screw it up. There's just not enough moving around to screw me up. I'm just gonna be here and I'm just gonna follow through to that position. And if my hands stay that loose, even when I hit it, if I hit it heavy and I still finish there, it's gonna land nice and soft. Like, the heavy one's the best one. When as long as you go down and through like that, if you hit it a little bit heavy and you're using that bounce, you're gonna be able to roll a ball out. It's still gonna end up being a decent shot. So we're gonna do a couple more here, okay? And I want you to do a couple with that pitching wedge again. And I want you to just feel like when you finish this shot, you're making a concerted effort to go down in the left pocket a little bit. Well struck.